welcome to Everyday Peace with Dr. Dravon James. I am your host, Dr. Dravon James, and I am super excited to be sharing with you today's topic, self-love. Today we're going to be focusing on our self-talk as it relates to self-love. But first, what is self-love? It's exactly what it says. It's the love of self. It is the love of self, and it is so very important that we love ourselves, because it is from that place of self-love that we are able to express authentic, genuine love to everyone else. In fact, I was on a conference call with Inspiring Greatness from Within a couple of weeks ago. But on this particular call, Lavidia Arnold made a statement that really rocked my world. She said that it is important that we love ourselves more than we love any other earthly being. When I heard that statement, I was immediately filled with, one, I knew it was true, and two, I knew I hadn't been doing it. And maybe you find yourself in that predicament. As a mom and as a wife, I was trapped in this thing of sacrificial love. So you sacrifice, and you're loving. But what I realized when I heard that statement, it really challenged me, and I realized that that is not authentic, top shelf love. Right? We want to be able to give love at the top of our game. And I realized in that sacrificial space, I wasn't giving love at the top of my game. It's when I love myself, when I have self-love, that it overflows. It builds so much up in me that it overflows over onto everyone else that I'm dealing with. They're experiencing this authentic type of love. And that's where we want to give love, from the top of our game. So I was inspired by that, and the memory of that, to really start working on giving authentic, top-notch love. And I hope that you are too. And it begins with loving yourself. So the first step in loving ourselves, at least for me, was self-talk. We all talk to ourselves all day long. We do. We can't stop it. We just cannot stop. We may not do it out loud because we don't want people to think we're strange, but we're doing it in our heads. We're critiquing ourselves. We're preparing ourselves. We're scolding ourselves way too often, guys. We're scolding ourselves way too often. And hopefully we're praising ourselves. And we're going to do more of the praising, because those really help us. Those really generate positive results, and it causes that self-love to build up in us, to overflows on our loved ones as well. So our self-talk, quick and thorough technique for improving your self-talk, for improving our self-talk, is this one that I've been using for about 10 years now, and I've shared it with other people who have really embraced it and said that it's done wonders for their life. So when I talked to myself previously, before the 10-year journey that I've explored now, I would speak to myself the way I heard the world speak to me, and the way I heard the world speak to in general, which was very stern, very corrective, and basically was fear-based. And that really was not sustainable change for me. Self-talk that really brought out authentic self-love is the type of self-talk that affirms you and builds you up, always telling you the truth. We don't want to lie to ourselves. We always tell ourselves. So the first thing I do is I lower my voice. First, breathe deeply. Lower my voice. I usually let my breath out a little slower than that. And I say, you're safe because I love you. I absolutely love you, Dravon. You are safe. You are loved. Now, regarding this issue of XYZ, and I speak on that issue to myself, whatever it is. Today it was, having to go out and do 1,000 errands and think that I wasn't going to make this #1 video. My first video, I thought to myself, well, you've run all these errands, you're a little bit tired. And I just spoke to myself. I said, Dravon, you're doing an awesome job. And I know you're a little scared about doing this. You and technology are quickly becoming great friends. But I know you can do it. I believe in you. You've done harder things. So you have a support network that will help you. Just go in there, do your best. That my self-talk went something like that. Instead of me speaking to all the fears and all the why nots, I lowered my voice, I assured myself that I was safe, and I had the necessary conversation. And at the end of all that, I said, now I believe in you and I know you'll get it done. Self-talk is so important, and we're not really aware all the time that we're talking to ourselves. The first step is to be aware that you are constantly talking to yourself. You are constantly talking to yourself. You want to sweet talk yourself all day long. You'll get the best results. Think about it. When your husband or your wife wants something from you, They'll get it faster and it'll be more authentically given. When they come to you sweetly and kindly, the same thing for you. When your boss wants something from you and they want it to be sustainable change, coming to you with fear, not sustainable. But when they come to you and they honestly speak truth to you, the truth is you are awesome. The truth is you're not perfect. None of us are perfect. We all have room for improvement. We all want to improve. The best way to get us to improve is through our self-talk. First, learning how to talk to ourselves lovingly, and then learning how to talk to others lovingly. The first series today is self-talk. I hope you learned something about your self-talk today. This is Dravon James with Everyday Peace, and until next time, please speak sweetly to yourself. Talk to you soon.